Good morning, daughter. It is 7:56 on Wednesday, 10th of October, 2020. I couldn't remember if it was Tuesday or Wednesday, but Wednesday, because left France, left Spain on Monday, arrived here Tuesday, slept here last night, so today's Wednesday. So good morning, Wednesday morning, my sweet. So you're about 15-20 minutes drive away, but I cannot see you for two main reasons. I have to stay inside for 14 days, and Mama won't let me see you, which is crazy. I just want to talk a bit about that so you can understand how crazy cakes that is. It's both legally, more importantly, morally. I cannot actually be denied seeing my daughter. Particularly morally, you should be with me. If Mama has some kind of issue with me, then she had every right to leave and then calm down and what have you and come back. But you remember that she said that she wasn't going to take you. And that she might go for a few days. And I said, fine, you can go, no problem, but you can't take my daughter. Anyway, so then she did that whole thing where she created this situation where she taught you to lie and steal and plan, and that really worries me a lot. And that's basically been my whole argument with Mama, is that she's taught you some really bad things. I just pray, Baba, that you don't do those things. You know, when you have a problem or something, that you just calmly confront them and not do, scheming and lying and thieving. Because that would be really difficult. That'd be really, really difficult. I just don't want that. No, the whole point of being a parent is to demonstrate good behaviour so that a child knows what to do. They don't need to be told what to do. They see how to do it. So instead of me saying, do this, do that, you just see, okay, these are the values. I can see how my papa and mama live. They live this way. They, for example, always say please and thank you in shops, and kind to people, etc. So that's the idea. And that's what we've been trying to live. Unfortunately, there's been a very dramatic moment where your mother has lied and got on a plane. Imagine what it's like, Baba. I was at home. I saw that note. I thought, that's a bit of a weird note to leave just to go to the castle. And then I was calling, see how you guys are going. Gosh, it's getting late. How can you spend that much time at the castle? No answers. And then I did notice that there was one suitcase missing, but I thought Mama must have just put it in the basement. I did think maybe. And at some point I did look up the flight to the airport. I thought, no, it's not possible. She wouldn't do that. That is just too extreme. And then I get a call from Mama and when you're in the airplane about to take off. And then she changes the picture of you to a picture taken of you at the airport on the WhatsApp. I just broke down, Bubble. She's absolutely heartbroken. And Mama and I were having some communication issues. Yeah, she didn't talk to me for a week before. But I'm sure we could have worked it out. Slowly, calmly. I mean, we've been together for 13 years. We've been through a lot. We've been through prison, running an organization together, her father dying, miscarriages. It's not as if we haven't had difficulties before. Anyway. So that was really a shock. I mean, and then it's a really weird thing happening where she says that all these things are me in our counselling session. She was asked, so are there any things that she's done in the relationship that contribute to problems? She said, no, nothing. That is pretty terrifying, that somebody can think that. I mean, even I would say, yeah, I could have did these things better. These things better. But Mama said, no, nothing. Nothing. She hasn't done anything wrong in the relationship. So there you go. But what that concerns me, because that's not clear thinking. I don't know how to say. That's a big ego. I don't know. But I kind of knew she couldn't be going for a week if she was going. She said she was going to Cornwall. I was like, you can't go for a week all the way to Cornwall and back. There you go. So my plan was to just finish as much work as possible in a month, because my visa was going to run out. Unfortunately, Mum didn't speak to me, I think, at all for 2 weeks. I had to really push Marcus into me being able to see you and speak to you. And since you've been living away from Marcus, and Mum has not put me in contact with you at all, and Marcus agreed, even though I 100% disagree with Marcus supporting and indulging Mama with this stuff. He said, yeah, you should speak to your daughter, definitely. And so he used to arrange for you to call me and video and stuff. But since you've been without Mama, I mean, since not living there with them at the same time, Mama stopped sending video messages. And now I'm completely blocked. There's so much to talk about, sweet. And you know, there's moments where you just get left alone